Are you fucking... Okay. Uh, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene set in the Chronicles of Darkness Vampire the Requiem. A Requiem for London. Tonight is an auspicious night for the Carthians. Their long-awaited assault on the Shard is due to take place tonight. But in order for a fortress to be brought down, it is often helpful for someone to lower the gates from the inside. And so, in a rather surprising display of subtlety, Verve has engineered for Alley Cat and Mr. Smith to play the role of captured insurgents to the domain, so that they may be smuggled in to the Shard without suspicion. You've been placed in the hands of a trusted informant, no kindred of particular note. He has little sway among the Invictus and no true access to the Shard, but he can get you in, and is considered by the Invictus to be a trusted headhunter of Carthians, a role he spent many months perfecting. His name is Samwise. Do you have anything you'd like to say, anything you'd like done before you go in, given that there is a very real possibility you do not walk out? Verve will even approach you with this offer herself, personally. If you have nothing to add, then simply say so.
I'm thinking.
Why are you laughing?
I mean, yeah, what else would I do? Cry about it?
God.
A fitting response, a true gangrel and Carthian you are.
I mean, I know what I signed up for, so I'm good.
Anyone you need taken care of, anything you're leaving behind, we can look after for you.
Just let my sire know what happened at the very least. Yeah, she'll know to pick up from my haven.
I'll let the scaly bastard know what's up if anything happens.
I mean, that, yes. An ocean. Other than that, yeah. You guys
Didn't you
connect you
break
with my
up with
brother.
her?
No.
We'll look after Ocean. We're ain't good with the crown, at least as far as we know. She says with a hint of suspicion on her lips. And your brother, didn't know you had one. But we'll keep an eye on him. If you're no longer able to do so.
Check.
Samwise, that's your stakes. I apologize, but He's gonna have to mangle your face a little bit. Don't want you to be recognized.
Wait,
Once
I've
you're
dealt
in,
with
you
it.
should be fine. Ah!
God.
She is, oddly enough, disappointed. Wow, unbelievable, truly. Both an in and out of character perspective.
Hey, it's the same actor.
God.
Verve rolls her eyes to the point where you feel the tremors in the earth. Suit your fucking self. Alright. Good luck in there. See you on the other side. Mangle a few of them in advance for me, will you?
I will certainly try my best to.
Oh boy.
Damn straight. Alright. She turns her head to Samwise and nods. Samwise. Simply takes out 2 stakes and plants 1 in each of you. He does not fully stake you, you can still move, but he applies them with some force, enough for them to deal damage to you. You both take 2 points of bashing damage. Alley Cat, you have resilience. You can choose to spend blood to soak it, but there wouldn't really be much point because you can heal it for the same amount.
Yeah, no, I'll leave it for, cosmetic effects.
Yeah, in theory, resilience can be used to take damage while still taking the cosmetic injury, and then it would actually be more expensive to use resilience in this case. Yeah, he plants a stake in you. Again, with a lot of force, it hurts. He's clearly utilizing his vigor, and then simply places you amongst several other torpid bodies whom you don't recognize.
It's probably fine.
Verve will shut the doors to the van. Samwise will get in at the front and you will be on your way. Considering you can still talk to each other, given that you're unstaked right now, is there anything you'd like to say to each other throughout the journey?
Good luck.
That doesn't bode well. Have any particular plan?
Get in, nick some lab codes, see if we can get a key card, find the security hub, shut it down, see if we can get out.
No. I'm just gonna hide. You try to just. He makes like a very gentle stabbing motion.
I mean, in all honesty, if there's 10 versus the 2 of us, no, I prefer to hide, but I don't have your qualities.
Oh no, that's fair. No. I only want to put 1 down, just 1, just to prove something, just to have be a gasp that I was able to take somebody down. That's it.
Okay.
Like reason. Just knock him in the torpo or something.
Okay. You do you, boo. I mean, I'm not against fighting, but
No. Fighting's a terrible idea. No. It's just like if I have to, I gotta make sure that I can brag about it.
yeah, I mean, get it, but this is not the Hunger Games, and I'm not particularly hungry.
Eh.
For fuck's sakes. So how did we get the chosen ones for this mission, anyway? When did
Probably
you get that?
somebody spoke very highly of us.
Uh,
I mean, I know I have the skill set of somebody who has to do a B&E. I'm not sure about you.
I don't have your natural talent for sneaking.
Oh, well, I mean, just in general, like, to know how to pick locks, just naturally be stealthy, quiet.
Little?
Lie.
Little?
Alright. The vehicle trundles onwards for about a good 40 minutes until it begins to come to a stop. You hear the front car doors open. You hear Samwise's voice at the side of the van. Yep. Got some more for you. You got the, you got my compensation? Appreciate it. Yeah, they're just in the back. You can look over them if you want. Found a couple of cars this time. Oh well. You know me, I'm a very connected man. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, the doors open up. You know, I hear the second voice, completely unfamiliar voice to you. Sounds much more refined than Samwise, much more formal. You see a rather lanky looking man in a suit looking over you all. A couple of mortal servants. He sifts through the bodies just with one hand, just double checking. Do you want to just make me a standard composure plus subterfuge or stealth roll, whichever is your highest, to not respond to his physical contact?
Ooh.
Do we wanna? No.
Does my spec in hiding
Okay.
apply?
I'll be very generous and say yes.
And then for this, it gives
stretch.
me an extra die. Yeah, no, that's fair. I was just asking if it would apply. And it's just an additional dice in this system, right?
Yeah, it's more like you're in disguise right now, but I'm willing to hand it to you.
Yeah, that's fair. Then it was composure, right? Composure's 3.
Yeah. Let's see what you got. I see dice rolls and separate dice rolls.
No, I haven't rolled yet. Oh shit! I just added the.
Hey, Discord, fucking at me, bro. Alright, so Alley Cat, you succeed. You remain limp, unresponsive. You are the perfect. Ben, Alley Cat, you swear he might have twitched, but if he did, the man does not appear to notice.
You?
All things appear to be in order, Mr. Samwise. We thank you once again for your contribution to the establishment. Anytime, sirs, anytime. Anyway, do you need any help bringing them in? Or do you just want your boys to handle it? We have it all in order, Master Samwise. But please, have a fine evening. Fine evening. I'll do. I'm just gonna have a smoke. And Samwise will wander off outside of your peripheral vision, away from the van as the bodies begin to get removed. You're not entirely sure where you are. You're in a pretty discreet location. Like it looks like an empty lot of sorts, but very small, almost enclosed. You reckon you're perhaps a block away from the Shard? Because there's no enclosed lot like this right next to the Shard. But they will escort you, or rather, they will take your bodies, black bag them, and begin carrying you for about a good 5 or 10 minutes. About the 2.5 minute mark, you hear some old doors opening. Like it's a rusty sound, like it's a loud screeching sound, and then you hear almost sounds like a manhole cover almost being opened. Metallic uncovering sound or opening sound. Clangs quite unceremoniously as you feel yourselves going down footsteps. And then you begin to hear more noise, people talking, security radios. The way you're being carried, you almost feel as if you're being taken down a hallway until you're brought to a lift. You hear some inputs, and you begin to go down and down and down. And then you open on another floor. Another 60 seconds passes. And you are unceremoniously thrown down, unzipped up. Your black bag is unzipped, revealing you once more. The tall, pale man who was evaluating you before is no longer present. No, although the mortal bodyguards remain. And instead there is a single aging man, pale, with a predatory aura in a lab coat, simply looking over your bodies, and you feel a distinct heat nearby, but you can't quite see it. You're looking at the ceiling right now. And the man looks at you. He examines you. What do we have here? Interesting. I see. Okay. He just examines you. Examines some of the other torpid bodies. Loosens the stake on one of them ever so slightly. As the head of the victim juts into life. As he begins to drag her over to the source of heat. Oh god, that's a large screeching sound. She, the victim, begins to panic. She says, "Who are you? Where am I? What are you doing?" And the aging man simply pulls her to the heat source and says, "It all depends on what you can provide us, my dear. Tell me, what clan and sect are you of? Crone, the movement? No? I don't have a clan. I don't have a sect. I don't have a movement. What are you doing? No! And she just gets dragged closer to the heat source to the point where he just begins slowly inserting her feet first into. If you turn your heads while he's looking at her, is a furnace. Well, then I suppose that adjourns our meeting, as he just slides her in. He actually he actually just basically pushes her onto the tray and just lifts up the tray. This is a furnace that can hold a human. And you just hear her screams.
I'm so not okay with this.
20 seconds before they die and wither. He's gonna head over to Ben next. Hopefully you'll be of more value to us. He'll drag you over to the tray.
Question.
Uh-huh.
As he does that, can I kind of make a sneak attack to see if I can, pump my stake into him?
You know what? Make me a Dex plus stealth check, and if you succeed, you will be able to make a sneak attack. He is not expecting anyone to jump him, so he's not going to get a counter roll.
Okay. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Oh god.
I was literally just about to execute Ben, so.
No, see, I was gonna wait for Saskia to do something. Oh!
Alright, you get 2 successes, which means... So, what this means is that you're going to get a sneak attack on him. When you sneak attack somebody and blindside them, they do not get to apply their defense rating, so you get no penalties to your attack roll. You're also going to be flanking them, so you get, I think, an additional 1 to 2 dice. I think Rebecca takes like additional 2 dice.
Okay.
Fucking ice this man. Ice this man.
You need to do, if you want to
best.
stake him, you need to do at least 5 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Now, keep in mind you're staking somebody, so you lose 3 dice to your roll irrespective, because targeting the heart is difficult.
Okay. So I have a dex of 3 and a brawl of 3, so that is 6 dice.
It would be strength melee to stake somebody, or strength weaponry.
Oh,
sorry.
fuck. Okay, never mind. I only have 3 dice for this. How do I apply vigor to this?
So vigor applies passively. If you spend a blood point, you'll also get extra successes on the damage roll. It does not take away the bonus dice you get on the attack roll.
Okay. So if I spend a blood point for it, I add 2 dice from vigor, which would make my strength melee not 3 but 5. And you said I get 2 bonus dice from flanking, which is 7 dice. But then minus 3 is 4 dice, and I need 5 successes. What was it?
In order to stake somebody, you need to do 5 bashing damage to them, or 5 damage in general to them, to their heart. So you'll need, if you're applying vigor, you'll need 3 successes because the vigor will apply automatic damage. Stakes are plus 0 damage weapons, so they do not apply any additional damage intrinsically.
So I would need 3 successes on 4 dice.
This is where you spend willpower and blood.
Yeah.
This is where.
Yeah.
If you fuck up, I have a contingency plan. You're not gonna like it.
You can spend willpower. Remember, you're getting 2 additional dice. So you're only really losing 1 dice?
No, you said I lost 3 dice from staking.
3 dice for targeting the heart, but you get 2 dice for back attacks, so you're only losing 1 dice total.
So that would be... Yeah, so I have 4 dice for 3 successes.
And, well, you get to apply your vigor as well.
Yeah, so I have... I counted in the vigor.
Oh, you counted the vigor. Oh, you still only have 4. Do you have a weaponry rating?
I have 1 weaponry rating.
Okay.
And I have a strength of 2. So that is 3 total, plus 2 from the vigor, plus 2 from the flanking, is 7 dice, minus 3 from the fact that I'm trying to stake the asshole, gives me 4 dice. Now I can spend the willpower and basically negate the minus 3 and be back at 7. And the blood will give me the auto successes, so 3. I can attempt this with the blood and the willpower. Yeah.
What's your blood potency?
My blood potency is 1.
You can only spend the blood point per turn, so you have to choose whether you use vigor or you get the extra dice. I would say choose vigor in this situation because it guarantees damage. The blood, the physical intensity does not.
Yeah. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll 7 dice.
Okay.
We're gonna see if we can do this. Oh boy, I'm scared.
Don't worry, I'm scared too. I mean, granted, even if you mess up, it's just like, oh, I hit off, you skate. I mean, no, I mean, oh.
So close, yet so far.
Oh my god!
So close, yet so far. It feels bad, man.
1, 2. This is
Okay.
Do I still damage him though?
Oh yeah. And he doesn't apply anything because he's surprised. So you can attempt to do the last point of damage in regular initiative.
Yeah, I will.
If you just try and push it into him, I'll let you do that. Normally I'd be harsher, but this is a unique situation, and he's surprised. He won't have a chance to pull it out. So, yeah, you just stab him straight in the back with the stake, just almost striking through his heart, but just missing ever so slightly by the thinnest of margins, an inch away. He takes a sharp inhale of breath, very mortal expression, as his head sharply turns in shock to see you. Both of you roll me initiative.
Okay.
This dude's initiative is actually quite good, because imagine the composure you need to have to just execute people in a furnace.
Which composure, right?
It is you roll a d10 and your modifier is your dex plus your composure. Yes.
Oh, dex. Okay.
Oh fuck! That's actually not terrible for me.
It's.
He has an 8.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, well then he has absolutely no chance of stopping you. And you apply your dex plus
Composure.
Normally Stake would apply a minor initiative penalty, but it's not relevant in this case. You're beating him regardless.
I mean, if I count the dex and composure, I have a 14.
Yeah. There's no way he even comes close to beating you with the Stake.
I got a 7, but I have a 6 initiative mod.
Alright, then both of you beat him. I think Alley Cat goes first and you go next, Ben.
Yeah.
So Alley Cat, you wanna make a coup de grace?
Yeah, I just wanna jank that staking.
Alright, then you just push that stake further into his chest. You make me a strength plus weaponry roll. Take into account the defense penalty. He has a defense of 2. And take into account the -3 modifier you're also getting, because it's still minus. You are still back attacking him though, so you're only losing 3 dice now.
Yeah, which is exactly my strength weaponry. But if
not with vigor.
Oh, and with vigor, so I have
With vigor,
2 dice.
With vigor you should have more than a chance dice.
You know what? I will just spend the blood. I will spend the blood for vigor.
Okay. And just need a single success, and you get him.
Oh.
Yeah, the stake goes straight through his chest, comes out of his torso, spraying a thin fleck of vitae on Ben's face. As he collapses, letting out nothing more than a gasp of shock as he falls. Another state, Kindred. There are cameras in the room, so you won't be able to linger for long.
Okay. But he has a lab coat, so Ali, the first thing she's going to do is she's going to look at Ben. It's like, you look pretty in red. And then is going to look into this guy's pockets to see if she can find like a key card, because she mentioned she saw a key card.
There is key card, yes.
Okay.
For a Mr. Holm, a Dr. Holm.
Okay, so she's just gonna toss the lab coat to Ben with the key card, and it's like, here, you're now Dr. Holm.
There is a stake-shaped hole in the lab coat.
That's the only downside of it.
No, why are you giving me this? He tosses it on the body. No, he tosses the coat on the body. He's like, he just snaps his fingers.
Okay. Awesome. I don't have your tricks, okay?
He's gonna quickly see if there's. Do I know?
There are some lockers in this room. They are locked though.
Ben's gonna start picking locks.
Okay. Yeah, make me a Dex plus larceny check. Number of successes determines how quickly you pull this off.
Oh god.
Can I assist him?
Yes, you can make me a Dex plus larceny check. For every success you get, adds a dice to Benjamin's check.
Cool, and that's what I'm gonna do. So
you're
hold
gonna
your
try
dice.
and help him pick the lock. You take one pick, he takes the other. Yeah. 5 successes. That's an exceptional success. So.
Do you want to just say that you do it?
Unfortunately, she's only assisting.
God damn it! Okay,
but I'll say because this is an exceptional success, she not only gives you 5 extra dice, she guarantees you an additional success on the check.
Sure, that's 10 dice for me, I guess.
There you go.
That's 4 successes, so it's 5 successes total.
So an exceptional success. So yeah, with Alley Cat's help, you pick this lock instantaneously. It's not even close. Within it just clicks into place. Within the lockers, there's some basic paraphernalia. Looks like so a couple of spare lab coats, no IDs, but there is one. There is somebody's wallet in there, and when you check it, it's actually Holmes. So you at least have something resembling a disguise now.
Yeah, Ben's just
you know that when you walk out of there and you encounter a kindred, they'll identify you as kindred. They won't necessarily identify you as infiltrators, but they will identify you as kindred.
Yeah.
So,
Ellie is just gonna say to Ben, "You do that so well."
Yeah. All right. Listen. Doesn't matter. You did good too. Let's go.
Awesome. You bubble fucking away the victory somehow.
Yeah. So Ben's gonna come out, put on the lab coats, and effectively do what he does best and socially blend in with these people.
Ellie's gonna try and keep up with him, but that's not their forte.
Yeah.
As you begin to make your way out of the disposal unit, you find yourself in a hallway of greys and whites, pristine, sanitized, clean, expressionless, clinical. There aren't many rooms on this floor, although you see another few disposal rooms. And when you look through the reinforced glass of a couple of others, as you just walk on by, you noticed surgery tables, medical paraphernalia, needles. You see some mortal, few kindred, seemingly extracting vitae from hostages. To others, they seem to be injecting substances into them. You're not sure what the effects are. These subjects are largely staked as you walk on through. But another that isn't and is simply restrained, strapped to the table, begins to seize up violently.
Chris,
Mm-hmm.
do I recognize anyone from that boat that Hackett had?
No, you do not.
Okay, check.
You
can actually make me an intelligence what's politics roll, both of you, if you like.
Lol.
Oh wow, Ben has a pool for that.
I don't. I have a chance die for that.
Okay, I think we'll just let Ben roll this one.
Oh,
Okay,
Buildings.
you don't think these are Invictus Kindred practicing these experiments? This looks like order research.
He just looks.
Do the Invictus is some sort of deal with the order? Maybe this is why they've worked so closely together.
Yeah.
They're turning a blind eye to the order's experimentations.
No, he kind of thinks back to that conversation with Hartwell, and he's like, "Fuck," and just kind of gestures for them to keep on going.
Okay, both of you roll me manipulation subterfuge as you enter the left. You're accompanied by a couple of kindred.
Is it manipulation subterfuge?
Manipulation subterfuge, or composure subterfuge, whichever is your higher pool.
They
I
are
think they're
equal.
the same for me.
Yeah, for me as well.
Hold on. Let me double check my subterfuge. So I'm curious, since I'm trying to like fit in with socialized substitute for.
Actually, yes, you can roll me subterfuge or socialize.
Yes,
I'll keep the roll that I have if you don't mind. 4 successes on 3
That's-
dice is impressive.
that's fair.
That's legit. That's fair.
And I'm assuming my specialty in fitting in would apply.
Absolutely.
Just on the nose.
Nice.
Okay, and it's just an extra dice, right? For a specialty, right? Or is it something else?
Yeah.
Extra dice. Okay, cool. That is. Successes.
How?
Okay, so
Mm.
you both don't arouse any immediate suspicion. There is a sort of sideways glance you get from one of them, but they say nothing. They just remain silent during the journey. They get off at what appears to be a cell block, and they appear armed and armored. You think they might be Archons.
Mhm. There we go. I even found a lab coat picture, yo.
You see that one of them expresses mild disgust with you, and you swear they sounded their breath of bloody dragons. Perhaps it appears not all of the Invictus are so okay of what's going on, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. And it's just kind of like, come on, you got shit to do.
Yeah, you go up another floor, head up to what appears to be a much more formal and much busier as well. More kindred and mortals running down the hallways, discussing matters, paperwork. It's strange. Each floor appears to be its own world. It's there's a it's the rooms that appear to be here appear to be almost like their offices. You see Kindred talking in the hallways. You see as they walk down the hallways. You see Kindred dealing with paperwork on their desks, schools, attending to them. Discussions going on in a small meeting room between suited gentlemen and ladies. Eventually make your way over to the security room. So all the way at the end.
Yeah. And we'll try to be as discreet.
Most doors have, as you say, card locks.
Mm-hmm. Ben will, as discreetly as he can, just swipe the key card for the security room.
It glows red. The door does not open.
ideas.
I thought this was gonna work. Apparently it doesn't. This is annoying.
He probably has
Um,
access.
Can you hack the system?
He just gives you this look of like, what?
I fix cars for a living.
Okay, sure. Okay, so is there a way for me to like bypass the security, or is it just I need another card?
Not with you need a code breaker kit to do that, and I don't think you have that equipment with you, do you?
No, I don't. He didn't have it. He wouldn't have anything if he was going in as a
Yeah,
body.
you probably wouldn't. It would have likely been taken off you. Or would have been very suspicious to have it on you as well. So,
Yeah, Ben wouldn't have had it on him.
so it looks like you'll need to find a member of security who you can coerce or steal from.
Ben will look around and see if he can see any of the security team.
Yeah. Same. Like looking to see, okay, where can I fit in? What can I do? And I'm just not good at this part.
Yeah.
I'm good at the looking around though.
Alright. Make me a Wits plus composure check.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, good dice pool. Oh, bless. Last time I said that, though, I botched horrifically, so. The last session I was in.
Oh.
It's got plus composures for sights?
Yeah, it was supposed to composure. What the fuck?
That's quite impressive. Alley Cat.
Yeah, just a question. This was for looking around?
Yeah, this is just for looking around, yeah.
Okay, does my trained observer come into play?
Yes.
Okay, then I can re-roll the 8. Thank
And
you.
the 9s. If you get 8
And the
again,
9.
you reroll 9s automatically, yeah.
Okay, so I rolled 2 more. I think this is how you do it. I'm not sure anymore. No, okay. No extras. So just the 2 successes.
Okay, just 2 successes. You see members of security staff are quite prevalent on this floor. It's largely just a series of interconnected hallways. They are heavily armed, but you're also not sure if they would have access. Does any random member of security have access to the security room, or is it going to be someone higher up the chain of command? Might need to find Chief of Security. At the very least, you know they would have access. You could gamble on a member of the security team, or at least this floor. They're definitely more likely to have it on this floor, probably not on the other floors.
So
I can't remember. Does Auspex notify the person that I'm using Auspex on?
Generally not. It's a very subtle power. Very few kindred can suss it out. Usually only other kindred of Auspex can sense it, or kindred of a particular power active that can sense supernatural powers, which almost always involve Auspex, so...
Is there any way to discern the clans of the security guards?
They don't appear to be kindred, have no predatory aura.
Oh, they don't have any predatory aura? Oh, flawless. So I can probably just use it. Probably.
most likely. Or you could just ask, pretend your wallet is stolen.
You could ask about them whether they have access to the security room. You can ask that question of Auspex too.
Yeah, no, that was the plan, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck it, we're using my free Auspex 2 on this.
Alright, first use of the power is free.
Yes. Please, God, have mercy on my undying soul.
I believe in you.
I want to believe in me. So it's 5 from wit. It's intelligence based, right? This one? Is it what's based? I have the thing. Hold on. What's it called? Beast hackles. Perception. It's intelligence, empathy. So that's 3, 3, 8. So it's 3, 3, 2, 8. And so roll 8. Let's go. Oh, thank God. I can ask a lot of questions. So he's gonna just kind of probably at this point move away from the door, not to arouse suspicion. Sort of look like he's kind of twiddling his thumbs for a moment, looking at one of the security guards.
Okay. Alright. They do.
Alright, so first question is, can their key cards open the security room?
Yes.
It's just yes.
Your beast responds affirmatively.
Okay. Just in case. Who is the head of security? What do they look like?
You can't ask that about them. The
No,
question has to relate to the individual. It can't relate to other people.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you had Spirit's Touch and Spirit's Touch the complex, you could ask the building where the chief of security is right now.
Yeah.
You don't have that power, unfortunately.
No, that's fair.
But can't you ask who their boss is? Then you would get the head of security.
Can you describe who your boss is? Yeah, I think that question works.
Okay. You see in your mind's eye the same man who looked over your body at the van.
Oh boy.
Okay. So it's that guy. Alright, so definitely he has a key card that good. Is there a password to get into the security room as well? If so, what is it?
You know that there is no password as a card key, so there isn't a passcode you need to put in.
That's fair. Okay then. Does that count as one of my questions or not?
That doesn't count as one of your questions because you'd know that instinctively.
Third question is, do you know the password for the security system?
Your beast looks into the fabric of this person's being and sees nothing.
Alright. Can you tell me the name of a person that would know the password for the computer?
You see two men and women, relatively young, about to hit 30, both of them looks like around that age, sitting at a desk looking at the monitors, switching between the cameras. In the security room you seek to breach.
Okay. Full beast comes back into body and is like chilling, I guess. I guess Ben will try and find a safer space to kind of like communicate with Alley Cat. to like gesture over that way we could like have our own little pocket for a second?
You don't really have a lot of privacy here. You're in the middle of a relatively busy hallway.
No, that's fair.
You can attempt to whisper to each other, but there's always the risk you might be overheard. And of course, there are cameras everywhere, including looking over the door to the security room.
Yeah. God, is there a bathroom on this floor?
On this floor? Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. He'll kind of look at Alley Cat and give a nod, like yes, right? And we'll kind of walk off to the bathroom to see if you can get some privacy in there to obfuscate.
Can do that.
Did he nod to Alicat as in stay here and let me do my thing, or did he like follow me so we could?
It was very much like a I know what I'm doing sort of nod.
Okay.
But he'll kind of like try to subtly suggest the guard that he's going to. If there's any way to do that. If I need a roll to communicate that, since I'm trying to keep this subtle.
Just trying to go over to the bathroom. You don't really need permission to do that.
No. I mean, like he's trying to let Alley Cat know, like, hey, this is who I'm going to pickpocket. Yep.
Alright, you know if you pickpocket them, they'll have a chance to see through your obfuscate. Because you'll be interacting with them. They'll get to make a check, and if they see you, well then they'll see you pickpocketing.
Yeah, what's the check again? Hold on. Brain is like... I'm trying to figure out, though, if using obfuscate's the better plan. Sorry, give me 1 second. That's facing a crowd, cost none. Make a reflexive wits plus composure to roll to notice the commotion. Penalized with a vampire's obfuscate dots. Fuck. I guess what's the... It's just like a normal roll for them, right?
What are you rolling for?
So like if they were to roll what's composure against obfuscate, it would still be like the 8 successes thing, but it's like a -1 dice from having the obfuscate, right? Is the way I understand it.
If you attempt to pickpocket them, what they'll be able to do is that they get to make a reflexive wits plus composure. And if they succeed at that check, they see you. It's not a contested roll. It's if they get a flat success, 1 or 5, they see you.
Okay. Fuck. My brain is like, I don't have any other ideas.
Well, I have one, but it has nothing to do with obfuscate, so I don't know.
Sure, that's fair. Do what you're gonna do.
I mean, Ali would just walk up to the security guard and be like, I think someone stole my wallet.
Ma'am? They sort of look at you, like, or one of them looks at you as if sort of a there's sort of a double blink, isn't like what? But it's like expressing a mild confusion. But one of them is definitely expecting you to sort of elaborate.
Well, I had my wallet when I came in. I put it in my lab coat. I always keep it there for lunch, and it's just gone. And I mean, last time I checked was like right before I walked down, like half an hour earlier.
Lunch,
So
ma'am. It's 10 p.m.
I know, but with the late shift, my breakfast starts at 6. My lunch is at 10. Look, it's shitty. I'm just distressed. It has everything, right? My cards, my ID, everything. I can't even get home without it. And look, really, can you guys help out or something? That's what you guys do, right? Security?
There is a long silence between them. Make me a manipulation plus subterfuge check. Minus 4 dice. You're selling a story and you haven't sold it very well. There are a lot of very obvious holes in your story here, so you need to sell it based on charisma alone, really.
In all honesty, as someone who does night shifts, I call midnight snack lunch. So
Yeah, no, they still call it a lunch break at night. It's just your lunch break.
yeah. Yeah, but okay. Manipulation, subterfuge, minus 4 dice. Okay, I'm
Look, I
burning
don't do
through my
night shift. I
willpower
don't
here.
care.
Yeah, but dude, this is clearly night shift. But okay.
Okay. Chris doesn't understand.
Right. He
Yeah.
doesn't feel our pain.
These security cards have no sympathy for your woes. They make a damn roll before they lose their patience.
I have to burn willpower here because I only have 3 dice. So with the minus 4, no. Also, my Discord is failing on me, which is annoying. Trying to see if there's anything that's
I
helping.
guess Ben is
Mate. Yeah.
So there's going to be another willpower. This is 3 willpower spent by now. This is problematic.
I believe in you.
I do not.
You're a cute alley cat with a froggo face claim.
I believe in you.
I think Ben kind of needs to believe in you right now. So what the security does, he is on his earpiece. Excuse me, may I have your name?
Jessica Smith.
He goes back on his earpiece and will say to another member of security, Jessica Smith is claiming to have had her wallet stolen. Well, do you believe it was stolen?
I mean, I think it's just nicked out of my pocket right in this hallway. Like, I remember touching it half an hour ago. Now it's gone.
Apparently it was stolen somewhere on this floor. Could you get someone to come down and have a look? We can't leave our posts. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna have someone come down, take a look for you.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
They speak of you with the energy that I'm expressing. This complete lack of, we do not care about your wallet. We do not care about you.
Take every
Yeah.
soul
We
question
don't
off.
care about, we don't care, we don't care about what's happening here. We just want, they clearly just want to get compensated.
God, I think I should do it.
They come across as so utterly mercenary and cold.
I mean, at least I'm creating a distraction, you know?
Yeah, it's fair. Ben's gonna do his thing and just off you skate up and just be like, oh, take this.
Alright. I'll say you get to make, basically what happens is you get to make a larceny check on them they wouldn't normally get to make. But if you fail that larceny check, they'll get to make a roll to see you.
Fair enough.
So, you head into the bathrooms because there are mortals that are on this floor, and it's actually one of the busier floors. It is the only bathroom in the complex. I haven't seen any bathrooms, certainly not in the disposal, on the disposal floor, or the,
Prison block.
not even prison block. The prison block was the one that the Archons left. And there wasn't nearly as much commotion. It was actually quite subdued and calm. There was positive screaming and just painful noises coming from the disposal block. But yes.
When did you say, does willpower refresh at all, or no?
No.
No, okay, I think I'm at 3 then. It's pretty just 2 or 3 or something like that. Something low.
Okay. Something low. So you'll walk up to this individual and obfuscate and attempt to pickpocket him, yes.
Yeah, on the burn. Yeah, I'll burn a willpower on this roll to give myself, 2 dice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fantastic. Oh my god!
Oh wow, those 2 dice really came. I don't know. It was the 5th and 6th dice. You didn't actually need those 2 dice, but willpower gives you 3 dice, by the way. So
I'll give you 3 dice.
yeah, it gives you 3 dice. So you successfully pickpocket the man without drawing his attention from obfuscate.
Yep.
You take his keycard. I assume you're going to re-enter the bathroom when obfuscate and come back out.
Basically, I took a shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It should be noted you're very pale. Although you are humanity 7, aren't you?
Yeah, something like that. I'm high humanity. Yes, humanity 7.
You don't come across as you look a bit. It's sort of like you look sickly but not dead. So you can pass from over here. But these are also guards who know what to look for. So I'm gonna have you roll me another manipulation subterfuge roll. Because you don't have Blush of Life active. You do look like a kindred.
Yeah, that would
Going
have
to
been
the bathroom as a kindred doesn't make any sense.
You're right. You're entirely right. You said that socialize could be substituted for subterfuge, or in this case it would just be subterfuge?
You can also make socialize here if you like. Okay, it is about fitting in, so if you really sell your mortal aspect, you can get away with it. If you're a lower humanity, you'd be taking pretty significant penalties here. But you take no penalties, humanity 7.
Yeah, so I'll go with that. Roll 7. Please. Oh, thank God.
Okay, you just barely make it with that roll. You come across as you're just a mortal. You're a bit under the weather today. You're having a very long shift. You just need to get through this day. You probably look like you shouldn't be working, but you are here anyway, which doesn't necessarily surprise anybody here, to be honest.
Yeah.
So you sell that aspect of it. The fact that you look overworked almost works to your advantage here.
Yep.
So you are now have keycard.
Yep. part of me was like, why did I drop off, you skit? He'll just kind of wave down Alley-Cat, I guess. Very much that they were together the whole time anyways, so it's not too suspicious that the two people who seem like co-workers are interacting, I would imagine.
Yeah. It does look odd to the security. They've clearly taken note of you at this point. But, as you say, it isn't too much of a surprise.
Yeah. He'll sort of like give like we can do the thing now.
Yeah, that's cool. But in the same meanwhile, I don't want you screwed up in my problem. So she's like, yeah, I'll be there shortly for lunch once they found my wallet.
All right. Oh God.
It's like I can't do anything right now.
Oh, you have to wait with them?
I mean, I suppose if I just walk off, that's going to be even more suspicious.
Yeah, you kind of just...
I suppose it's a decision, right? It could be that you're fine if you just remain on this floor, but it's true, if you wander off, like if they're sending somebody to go look for something with you, then... Of course, that raises its own issues. Do you have access to any rooms on this floor? Do you have a key card? So either way, you're on a clock.
Oh shit!
All right, so Alley-Cat's out of commission. Okay. Ben thinks to himself, like...
Yeah.
Whoever they sent down to help you hasn't reached you yet, so you can't just wander off right now. But obviously, as I already said, you're on a clock now.
Okay. Well, sure. Wandering off. I don't know. I think it's better if we are together, but
Yes, but it's strength melee or strength weaponry to swing with a weapon, right?
Yes.
It's bullshit. Joking. So it's big O no type.
So what do you do, Ben? You have a key card to the room. Are you gonna go in the Valley Cat? Are you gonna go on your own?
He'll actually, because he heard a bit of that conversation, right?
yeah, I think so, because you were using it to, to nick his pocket.
So I have the wallet, right? So I'll walk up. I'll see Alec. I was like, oh, I saw you dropped, like I found your wallet. You dropped it outside the bathroom. And then hand
seriously?
her Haldum's wallet.
Wow, thanks, dude. Lifesaver. Let me buy you lunch.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey, guys, thank you so much.
I'm waiting for it.
Anytime, ma'am.
Oh no!
Okay, there we go. And we walk.
They're not taking their eyes off either of you at this point.
Ah, shit.
Okay, you've got a choice to make.
Mm-hmm.
Do you enter the room together or not?
Just to go back into off-use, like basically go back into the bathroom, go back into off-use gate, and then follow Cat, and like we split off. Like it basically like manufacture that illusion that like I found the wallet, I'm gonna now go somewhere else. like slip the key card in with the wallet that way. Alley Cat has the key card, right?
Okay.
And then I go back and just disappear.
Wait, does that mean that I have to break into the hub?
No. I'll come back and obfuscate, but like I'm pretending that we're separated.
Okay.
All right. Again, there's no real private spot other than the bathroom.
Yeah, that's fair. Fuck.
I'm gonna roll chance die to see if anybody's in the bathroom. Because if they are, then your situation gets more complicated. There is.
Rest in peace.
So, yeah, you walk into the bathroom only to find that there's already several people inside. You cannot use the space. Somebody's washing their hands, washing their face, trying to keep themselves awake, seemingly. Another person's in a stall. It's not an appropriate space for you to obfuscate. There's no real space for you in the store to be able to obfuscate. It's too busy. There are too many people. There's too much security.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. Should have never left obfuscate.
No.
Rest in peace. Time to get creative.
Remember that. Can you roll me wits plus composure, both of you, real quick?
Okay, is that for me with the trained observer merits?
I also have
it's
trained
not about.
observer.
It's more about understanding your situation than anything else.
Screwed? I mean, I don't need to roll for that.
Roll me wits plus composure.
Okay.
Got two successes.
Me too.
Okay, both of you understand that you're on a clock, and the more time you spend dawdling around this hallway, it's increasing the likelihood of you getting caught. You know that Alley Cat gave a false name. Eventually, somebody is going to come back to security, recognizing that is not a correct name. And that is the name of somebody who does not work here, unless you got extremely lucky.
Yeah, Ben's just like, fuck. He's also like pantomiming, like washing his face in the bathroom like that other guy.
And then you're going to get gunned down, having accomplished little, without helping the Carthians or yourselves.
Yeah, Ben's just like, fuck it. And he'll leave the bathroom and just he will try to like separately like walk down the hallway to security effectively.
Yeah.
Like with purpose.
Okay.
You know? Very much still trying to keep the air that we've broken off, but
Do you open the door?
I gave the key card to Alley Cat.
Ah, you did. Okay. So is Alley Cat heading down there as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. At the same distance. It's not problematic at all.
Oh god. Can I spend a blood to increase? Is it increasing blood on an action, or is it increasing blood like reactionary?
Yeah, it only lasts for a turn.
Okay, no, that's for a turn. I'm not gonna do it now then.
Okay. So, okay, you've got the key card. Do you open the door?
Yes.
Okay. So, you run this card through the scanner to beeps, glows green, door unlocks. There's a couple of people, same people that Ben saw in his vision through Auspex, who are just working away at the monitors. and processing through various other bits of information, monitoring communication, and the like. Do you shut the door behind you?
Well, I mean, doesn't Ben need to come in?
Well, Ben would have came in after you. He was
Okay.
He was basically waiting at the door.
Okay. Yeah. No. In that case, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You open the door. It's only when you close it that one of them turns around to face you. The woman. She says, she looks at you, and then she sort of does a double take real quick. When she looks at you, almost as if she was expecting somebody else. And she says, "You don't have authority to be here."
Oops.
How the hell did you get in there? I'm calling security.
It's fucking.
I mean, we're just gonna.
This is when Ben's just like, it's time to.
Yeah.
Fucking.
She immediately goes to her communications.
I mean, we're immediately gonna attack, I presume.
Yeah, it's immediately like Ben's just has his fucking has like a knife or something on him.
Oh, you just gonna stab her?
Ben does very little. But,
roll me that.
Chris, is there any kind of blunt object that I can use?
Not really.
Okay, I'll just use my fists. Like, I don't want to use my claws. I'd feel bad for these people, you know, but it would be efficient.
If you don't knock them out instantaneously, they're gonna call security, and you're gonna be blown.
This is true. Okay, fine, popping claws. Fuck!
Yeah,
Alright, both roll me strength. I can't roll me strength brawl. Ben, roll me strength weaponry.
God, actually, fuck, wait. Hold on. There's a thing I can do with celerity. Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh,
It says I can do an action to interfere with somebody. Could my action be to, like... It's just an earpiece, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but she's in the middle of security. She could she could call security through the computer that she's on.
Yeah, it's just gonna be fucking.
I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be. I mean, you literally see the panic button.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm burning blood for this, by the way.
I'm also burning a blood, but then to activate vigor again.
Blood is 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Willpower is 3.
Willpower is 3. Spending a blood gives you 2 dice. So if you spend a willpower and spent a blood, you gain 5 total.
I'm not gonna spend willpower.
I'm not spending willpower. I know I'm low.
Yeah.
So it's what, like 4?
I got 4 successes at least.
Got a success.
Yeah, I calculated correct. So I got a total of, because I spent for vigor, I also get like the 2 extra, right?
Yes.
So that would be 6 successes.
You decapitate them. You decapitate one.
Oh God!
You just see Alley Cat just grab their head with their other hand, just swing their claw through their throat, and just separate their head from their body.
Yeah.
And an absolutely gruesome display as blood just spills over the keyboard, over the screens, onto the floor, onto her. You stab her in the chest, but you have to keep stabbing her. That's the worst part. Her kill is clean. You have to keep stabbing her and place your hand over her mouth as you keep stabbing her.
How many people were in this room?
Just 2.
Only them.
Okay. So can I assist him?
He takes his time, but he succeeds.
Oh god.
Ben doesn't look too
You
comfortable.
literally see him spend half a minute as he just surprise
no.
and
I would
no.
totally help him because that would be a mercy killing at that point, in all honesty.
Is it a mercy kill? It's not a mercy killing. You guys are killing. They didn't require mercy.
But if it takes him half a minute to kill this woman by stabbing her in the chest 1,000 times, it's better to be decapitated in one fell swing.
Okay.
That is
Alley Cat finishes her off. I am going to require you to both make humanity checks. This is
this is terrible. This
What's
is my first humanity check I've ever had. No, it's not true. I didn't have to make it for Hackett. This is my first humanity check I have ever had to make.
What's the dice pool?
Yeah, these were just mortals. They were not vampires.
I feel terrible. What's our dice pool, Chris? We don't want to think about this anymore. Give us our dice pool.
It is you guys, but this is at least humanity 4. This is pretty bad. Let me double check for you here. Humanity. It is. This is humanity 3. This is an impassioned killing. So 2 dice plus 2 dice if you have a touchstone attached, plus 3 dice if you have multiple touchstones attached.
So it's plus 3 to what? Just 3 dice?
Plus to 2 dice.
So it would be 5 dice.
So if you have, it depends on how many touchstones you have. Ben, how many touchstones do you have?
A single touchstone.
Then you gain plus 2 dice to your roll, so you roll 4 dice. Alley Cat, I think, rolls 5 because I think she has multiple touchstones.
Yeah, I do.
Oh shit, that's rough.
Yes.
Okay, Alley Cat. You gain the bestial condition. You take a beat, but you retain your humanity.
Yay.
As you feel a deep sense of remorse, even as the beast attempts to tear away at your soul. Ben, you didn't get any successes from what I can see.
Nope.
Which means you lose a point of humanity.
Yep.
So you just see this as a necessary evil in a difficult situation.
Yep.
All the more insidious because it is accurate.
Yep.
And you find your blood shifting with this revelation that what you did was justified. You gained a tenebrous curse, the curse of the Maquette, and we will discuss what bane you get at the end of the scene.
Fantastic.
Oh no.
It is what it is. That happens.
So, you can shut down the security here. Something you notice: the disposal block is entirely unmonitored. It's unlikely that these mortals had any idea what was happening just a few floors below them.
Oh. I feel really bad.
Oh, that's incredibly
Understood. You can see cameras in the cell blocks, but outside of that, they were definitely aware people were being held here, but they didn't seem to be aware that people were being killed here.
Oh, God, just by some miracle you have the password.
You do not need
Yes.
the password. They are logged into the system.
Oh, thank God.
And you think they are monitoring all of these rooms and hallways.
That's fair. All right. Well, it's time to let our friends in.
So you go through the security, you begin shutting down, you basically take ownership of security, you begin shutting down all of the cameras, opening facilities that should not be opened. Imprisoned Kindred and others begin to make the way out of their cell blocks. But not all of them. Which means there must be another room.
Ah, no.
Oh, no.
You weren't given.
Oh,
Your intelligence was not complete.
shit.
And now you're in the middle of a very chaotic situation.
I swear the Carthians are out to kill us with this.
Then,
Yeah.
when you look in your pocket, there is something there.
Yep. Just gonna pull it out.
It's a phone.
Oh, thank God. God, is there anything I can discern from the phone?
The phone is unlocked. It has a single message on it.
She's gonna check the message.
Floor 11B, room 3A.
Oh God, since they're logged in, can I like effectively figure out their password or like change it so that way I know how to get into the system again?
You could do that. It would take you a few minutes in a situation which is now rapidly escalating.
Yeah.
You now hear people. You now hear the two security guards are now banging down the security room door.
Shit.
And then you just see bullets fly through the door as it's torn open by a spray of shotgun pellets.
Oh shit. If Ben can, he's gonna grab the key off Alley Cat.
Oh yeah, she will. Here, you do your thing.
Yeah,
I can try and keep him off for a while.
He's gonna just go into obfuscate and just wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Well, they're making their way in, so I'm gonna abstract this combat a little bit.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I barricade the door? I don't know.
There's nothing to really barricade the door with in this room.
Okay, fair enough.
So your only real option is to just kill them.
Okay, then that's what we're gonna do.
Will cost you substantially less humanity, given that these are aggressors and assailants. They shoot through, yelling at you. You can hear the radio chatter on their comms. I'm just going to allow you both to go first. One of you has a surprise attack, so I'd advise you make it. They are heavily armored.
Okay. So only one of us has the surprise attack?
Yeah, only Ben has a surprise attack. You're
Okay.
completely
All right.
visible. Ben
He's
is obfuscated.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I spent 3 blood now. I'm on 7. I was on 7. Oh God, I'm
There
getting
is
hungry.
plenty of blood in the 2 bodies you have created for yourselves.
Actually, that is a question because Ben was like basically taking time to look around with the key card and finding the solutions to computer shit that I can't do anything with because I don't have computers skills. Could I have used that time to just get a little bit of blood?
Absolutely, taking blood is very quick.
Okay,
Yep.
how much blood? How much blood have I
That's
got?
just
Over the course of, if you're on 7 blood, it would only take you 3 turns to get up to maximum your maximum blood pool again.
Okay.
fuck. So it's something that Ben would ask before hitting obfuscate is, do you want me to assist you, or do you want me to just go hit the other security room?
Go hit the other security room. I'll try and create as much as the chaos as I can to buy you more time. We need to break this, so we're not getting out of this alive.
He'll not.
Okay, here we go. Oh God.
Jesus.
Alright, so, okay, I'm gonna abstract this combat for Alley Cat. So I'm just gonna say you can go first, they go second. They're heavily armored. They are. This is a well-equipped outfit that is being employed here or enthralled.
Okay, so I roll. How much defense did I have?
They have a defense of 2 each.
So I will spend for vigor again, which means that I will get. I had 5 to begin
2
with.
extra damage. Yeah.
So, do the claws give me extra damage?
Yeah, they do +1 mundane lethal.
Oh, okay. So that's not on like the dice that I roll, but just what I add to like the end thing, right? I suppose not saying nothing means yes. Okay. 1 success +2 from vigor +1 from the claws is 4 successes.
Okay, so that's 7 lethal damage. They negate 2. You tear through him with your claws. You don't kill him, but you do so much damage that you actually stun him, I think. You do damage over his stamina. I'm not sure if that's actually how stun works, but no, I think you need to hit him in the head to do that. But it's it knocks him to the ground, and he's his body's barely holding itself together. That's how badly you've torn him to shreds. If they're going to take shots at you while this is happening, Ben is celeritying down to the floor he was told to go to. There is a stairwell for this to happen. It's not just a series of lifts.
Yeah.
So it will be you're running down celerity. You'll get down there very quickly. Someone's going to get shot. What is you don't have celerity, do you? So you don't get defense.
No. I just have resilience. I have a lot of resilience.
Okay, each
God.
one deals
Well, a lot.
4 bashing damage to you.
Okay.
These are shotguns. They deal a lot of damage.
Oh
And
fuck.
while you can take them, is they just riddle your body with bullet holes. This hurts.
What do I roll?
You do you want to? If you want to dodge, you would have needed celerity.
I can't. Yeah, no. But I do have what other resilience takes away from like their dice pool, right?
You used
What?
vigor, so you can't use resilience.
So basically, my resilience is fucking useless.
It's giving you extra health levels. If you didn't have resilience, you would be suffering significant wound penalties right now, and would be going down a lot more quickly. So basically, your resilience is it's just giving you extra health levels to take damage with right now. That's his passive effect.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna double check how much health you actually have, because I think it's actually quite a lot.
12.
I think it's beyond it's beyond the realm of what a human can take. Like a human would have absolutely just been shredded. Like they would be dead instantly. It wouldn't even be close. Like they would be gone. You're still standing, you're still fighting, and you're not even taking wound penalties, such as your endurance. In fact, one of them should have. Yeah. So it is your turn again. You are suffering any wound penalties, so you can simply attack as normal. I'll advise you spend for resilience.
Yeah, but then I can't spend for a vigor, and then I will have significantly less dice.
Yeah, but one of them is almost already dead.
Yeah, but the other one isn't. Okay, fine. I will spend for
And the
vigor.
reality of your situation is, if you keep taking that damage, you will go down and you will hit over.
This is true. Okay, I'll spend for vigor. I will not spend for. Sorry, I will spend for the resilience. God, I can English. I promise.
Okay, so you're going to slash one? Okay. They can negate that damage with their armor. You need one more success, I'm afraid, in order to kill them. They are bleeding out though. They might hit death with shock alone, but we'll see if they succeed on their test. Because when you take that much lethal damage in a round, it's very difficult for one to act, and they are taking pretty significant wound penalties. Now I'm going to shoot you again. I'm just going to have one of them make their check first, because again, they are bleeding out on the ground. And they took enough damage that
I don't like this very much.
Yeah, it comes close to killing them. No, they fail it, so they pass out from shock. That was actually also bad odds for them. Like they should have succeeded in that check in theory, but no, he passes out. He begins to bleed out and inevitably will die if he doesn't receive immediate medical attention. The other half still has their faculties and shoots you for 5 bashing.
Holy.
You spent for resilience.
4. Yeah, I have 4 resilience.
4 resilience. Okay. 4 resilience. So when soaking non-bashing down for resilience, it soaks your resilience plus 1. You take that shot and you ignore it completely.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It riddles your body with holes. But you don't stop moving. You don't even acknowledge that the attack occurred.
Don't stop moving. Okay, so I go again, right?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go again.
More security are converging on this location, but you still have a few turns.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, that's enough. That hurts him. Doesn't do enough to significantly harm him or kill him, but you wound him.
Yeah, it's a total of 5. Yay.
Oh wait, are you spending 1 second?
Oh no, I didn't spend for vigor. I spent for resilience again. Of course.
Mm-hmm. So 2 successes plus 1.
Yeah, 3.
Is you really that low? Surely you're missing dice here. There's no way.
Oh, it's only 2 dice that get taken away. Yeah, I keep.
Yeah. You have strength 2, brawl 3, which is 5, plus vigor 2, which is 7. So you should be rolling 5 dice.
Do you still add the vigor even if you don't spend for it? I thought you said no.
No, I never said that at all. In fact, I said the passive effect of vigor is that you always add it to your strength.
Okay, then I need 2 more dice. There you go.
Okay, well that significantly hurts him. Again, it doesn't kill him. But it's very much as if you took a gunshot wound to his leg level of hurt. Like it's enough to, it's extremely noticeable and painful. You slash through his torso, damaging his armor. The only thing really keeping him alive in this situation. You leave a horrible gash in his torso. He's going to attack you again.
Of course.
You ignore his shotgun. It passes through you, this time through your waist and your stomach. And there is not even a speck of blood. You do not bleed. You do not feel anything. It's just you just keep going. So it's your turn again.
Mm-hmm.
Roll them 5 dice.
Yes. No.
Saskia, I'm yodeling right now.
Okay.
But because I failed?
No, just in general, I'm just yodeling.
Okay, that's good.
I assume you spent for resilience, yeah.
Yes.
He keeps shooting you. He's not getting anywhere. He's shooting in your head. He's shooting in your stomach. Shooting in your torso. Trying to shoot at your legs. It's not enough. Like your legs are slowly being reduced to pulp and bone, and your body is not reacting. It's just moving. Roll again to attack him.
2 successes.
Okay, you heard him again.
Plus the one from the claws is 3.
Yeah, so that nicks him, forces him out of the doorway. He's going to take another shot at you, but he's clearly getting severely injured at this point. You just ignore his gunshot wounds. I'm going to roll again. You're getting very close. He's clearly on his last legs.
Yeah, that I think that did him for 5 successes in total. With the claws.
Yeah, that's for claws. You cut him down. It doesn't completely fill his health track, but he's going to be going into a state of shock, and at this point, he's clearly at your mercy.
Can I top up if I have a few moments?
Yeah, you could just grab him and execute him, drain him dry. He's bleeding all over the place. You are hungry. But you won't have long. You're in an open hallway and security converging on you. You'll have a turn to top off a blood point, but that will be all. As you can only take blood equal to your blood potency per turn.
Damn it. And if I drag him in and shut the door? Or did they bust through the door?
I'm just going to put it to you like this. If you just go back in there and drain him, you're going to relive that situation 5 times over.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, Ali Cat cannot stay in this location, or she's accepting death.
I'll take the 1 blood point and then make a run for it.
Okay. There is security converging on your location. Can you make me a quick Dex Athletics check to dodge any incoming bullets, or just find cover? Take a -2 dice penalty because you're getting shot at. You can't actually dodge bullets.
Oh, so mean. Why not?
If you had celerity, I'd be like, yeah, you absolutely can, but you actually can't. So.
Ben can dodge bullets.
If you had celerity, just spend a blood point and be like, I'm not even here anymore.
So it's like -2 dice, you said, right?
-2 dice, yes. Okay. All right. You only take a single point of bashing damage. You can heal off this damage right away. You can heal off 2 bashing for 1 blood point. You are getting pretty injured now. Like you've taken 9 damage. So you're now suffering from wound penalties. Like your body is slowly beginning to break down now. You've taken so much punishment, but your body is finally beginning to feel the stress of it. As you make your way towards Benjamin. Now, Benjamin, you just celerity'd the hell out of there.
Yep.
All right, so we're just going to swap to you for a quick moment. You made your way down the stairwell, moving incredibly quickly. It only lasts a turn, so I'll require you to spend an additional blood point for celerity if you want to maintain it for another turn to get down to where you need to go.
Yep.
But you see security running up the stairs. You're so quick, you're a blur. Some of them turn to face you and shoot, but you're in celerity. They do not have a chance to hit you. You're far too quick.
What about I'm still an obfuscate though, right?
Oh, you're an obfuscate as well. Yeah, in which case, they don't even shoot you at all. Sorry, I forgot you're an obfuscate. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in which case, no, they can't. They don't even perceive you. They don't even think to attack you. They're making their way up the stairs. But several imprisoned kindred have broken into the stairwell, and some of them have leapt upon members of security, seeking to drain them dry, rip them to shreds. Some are in frenzy, others are conscious, some are trying to run. It is complete chaos in the stairwell and in the floor upon which you enter. There is less going on down here. In fact, most of the security has left this room. This is not a cell block. There is no kindred here. There's not much going on down here. So you're relatively clean here, funnily enough. There's not a lot going on. And with the 2 key cards you have, I had asked to say you took it.
Yeah, no.
That's it. You're able to get in, and you head to the room. That's not a security room. That's the power room. It's a generator room.
Yeah.
You literally can just pull some plugs and see what happens. The place looks very industrial. Like it's just a big old generator of all of the wiring and sockets that entails. You see a fuse box, several fuse boxes actually.
Let's see if there's something that would let me do this a bit quicker on my sheet. Athletics, brawl, firearms. Is there there isn't a technology, right?
You could make a technology or a cross check.
A craft? No, I don't have either one of those.
Okay, then you could make a check anyway, but you'd be getting dice penalties.
It'd be -3.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure what each is going to take out.
It's all connected to the facility.
It's all connected to the facility.
It's also connected to the shard, but at this point, does it really matter?
It would just be a chance die for me, and it would be 3 dice if I spent a willpower. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Yeah, fuck it. He's just gonna start, No, I'm gonna spend the willpower to get 3 dice additional, so it'd be 4 dice. That way I know what I'm unplugging. I think. Because I don't want to unplug something that might be useful for the Carthians to have up, if that makes any sense.
Alright.
Fucking hell. Yeah, to probably putz around for a moment, realize he has no idea what he's doing, he just says fuck it and starts unplugging shit.
Alright, you start unplugging shit, you start beating the shit out of the fuse box. Things begin to shut down. The lights begin to peter off. You're not entirely sure what the immediate effects are, but something that does occur to you, because I'd say this is relatively common knowledge. A building of this size, and particularly since it's a largely public building, yes, it has a whole facility, it has a whole prison complex built beneath it.
Yeah.
But its inferior public building, or an office complex, skyscraper, it should have some redundancies in place, but none of them are kicking in.
Okay. Okay.
Alley Cat will jump back up to you as Ben sort of mulls over his situation. Everything begins to shut down. Doors, the lights, the cameras, everything is just. The room almost goes completely dark, adding to the confusion and the chaos. But you begin, as you try and make your way to an exit or away from security or just away from this carnage, you begin to hear the cries and calls of the Carthians amid the madness, having made their way in, perhaps through the very entrance that Samwise brought you to.
So did this work? As Ellie comes walking up, looking like I don't know.
Oh, there is no talking. There is gunfire and violence and madness. There is no conversation.
Okay. I thought we were like still a little bit in the
Oh no.
Okay.
The Carthians aren't going to stop for a chat of tea in the middle of a war zone.
I'm disappointed. Yep. But Chris, I do have a question actually.
Mm-hmm.
The Curse of the Morgan, does that come into play currently if I'm not gonna join into the fights?
You've won your immediate battle.
Mm-hmm.
You're not engaged in any other currently, so no. If you ran away from a battle and well, I suppose you did get shot at and you chose not to engage instead to dodge. I did have you roll Dex Athletics, so you can choose to re-engage with them.
So, is there any nearby blood? Because I need healing.
Yes. Oh, no, as the Carthians enter, there are oddly few security to resist them. It quickly becomes apparent that most of the security are trying to restrain the escaped kindred and the Revens, not the Carthians. They didn't expect any of this.
Okay. So, can I grab a human and, do the Slurpee?
Yes. You're able to drink on dying mortals that may require another humanity check. If you're just drinking from the bodyguards, I'll say it won't be, because again they're assailants. They're trying to kill you. They're aggressing on you. It's not really your choice to fight back. But it is, as the Carthians come in like a tidal wave. It's like they just bulldoze you. It's given the layout of this place. This whole complex is like one giant grid of choke points. It's a long maze of hallways, thin hallways that are easy to barricade, that are easy to hold, where numbers have no real advantage until you're being attacked from all angles.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't mind going after these security guards, and I also wouldn't mind, attacking them in the back when they're, trying to shoot at the main Carthian force, and then,
They run them over. It's...
But if I'm,
utter carnage.
If I'm, on 9 of my 12 hit points,
you can refill your blood points. It's just like...
Okay. Thank you.
But they just come in like a force and they butcher everything in front of them. Mortals, bodyguards, kindred, hostage or not.
Are they like killing off hostages?
Half of them are in a state of frenzy from the bloodshed
Uh,
and the damage they're suffering from the violence. Some of the bodyguards bring out flashbangs, driving others into fear frenzy, who then get chucked back into the bodyguards who threw them at them. Others are simply trying to escape from the violence and are just being ran down, like just literally torn apart by 500 at a time, limbs literally being severed. It is just complete madness. It is chaos, bloody chaos. Frenzying hostage kindred, even those that are either in a state of shock or confused, just get ran over and stampeded. Others get killed. Some among the more conscientious or in control kindred try to get them out of harm's way, but this is not the majority of kindred here. This is not the majority of Carthians. They came here to kill the Invictus. And anything that's in their way dies with them. Ben, you are eventually visited by a squad of kindred, being led by none other than Chav.
Ah, the lad.
The lad himself. He greets you. Good job, boy.
Boy. So he'll kind of get off the ground from the fetal position. Dust himself off.
So there's no bodies on this floor.
No. Alligator and I kind of made a bit of a mess, and they
Yeah, I guess
rushed
the
to deal with
stunt
that.
must yeah. It's not like there's any, there's any vamps to shoot down here, apart from you.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll just send the boys back up, right? You know where to go. Join up with her and finish off the fucking job. I'll tend to our friend down here. He smiles with his very uneven and gnarled teeth.
Yeah. Ben gives like the first genuine, non-panicked grin he's had this entire night.
It should be noted, Chav is caked in blood.
Yeah.
Like his entire body is red.
That was shit.
Like there's bits of viscera that he just sort of just shakes off his hand. Ugh. Dirty business, bad to be done, right?
Yeah, I had to. I slowly killed the woman. That was a experience.
It's all for the greater good in the end.
Yep.
This is their last fucking bastion. This war's ours.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the order. What I can assume was the order doing down there. Even if this wasn't, they'd be losing a shitload of firepower.
Oh wait, where are the fucking order?
Basements. They have a lab.
Which level?
What level was
you
it?
You actually know what level. You actually know what level is. You can tell me. Just abstract it.
Abstract the letter. Yeah, they had order there. Makes a lot of shit. Makes a lot of other shit make sense.
Well, I guess my work isn't finished then. There should be some clear paths through up on the upper levels now. We've taken most of them. A lot of dead. Might not be. You might want to shield your eyes.
Yeah. Yep.
Alley Cat, as we swap back to you, there are whole hallways just caked in viscera.
Okay. She's just kind of walking through that, you know. She's never seen something like this before. So,
You,
yeah.
as you're walking through sort of the aftermath of this carnage, as you've done your part for this battle, you no longer feel obligated via the power of your blood, or the power of the blood has over you. You see a singular man sort of walking in the aftermath.
Yeah, she'll walk up to him.
He is not accompanied by anyone. He appears to have arrived rather late to this conflict. He is standing over the severed body of what appeared to be a member of, like, just a sort of an attendant. Like, they look like a PA. It's difficult to tell. They're barely even recognizable. Their clothes have been ripped to shreds. Their torso's been severed, and you can't even see it. It's just the upper part of a human being.
Hey.
He'll look at you, but he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, she looks down at PA and then back up at him. She doesn't really know what to say. Like, this is shit. She feels shit. There's holes in her body. She doesn't like it.
This is not the movement I believed in. He sounds very even-keeled for somebody in this situation.
Can't say I really like this either.
He goes to say something, but then it's the first time in a while he doesn't really find words.
Well, then I think we can leave him there with just standing there in silence. Because Allie doesn't really know what to say on this either. Like, hey, tough luck movie 1? No, hell no. She doesn't feel like that. She feels shit. She wants to go home. Wants to take a bath. You know, things like that. Clean. She's fucking 2 years old. Shouldn't be a thing.
His mouth shifts as if he's trying to find something to say. Why did you become a Carthian?
That's, in all honesty, I find that a bit hard to answer currently. So, mind if I take a rain check on that?
Your act of sarcasm causes a very spontaneous response as one of his arms moves wildly, just denting the wall.
She wasn't actually trying to be sarcastic.
Can I take a rain check on that?
Like,
I mean,
you know?
I mean,
She honestly doesn't know how to answer that right now. There is her sire and her grandsire who want her at the Crones. She feels obligated to stay at the Carthians, and it just went to a fucking massacre. Why did you?
I believe we were capable of better than this.
Maybe we are, but just not now. I don't know.
Hasn't that been our whole history? Later, not now. For how many centuries has the Carthians existed? For how many centuries have we existed before them? Later, another movement, another sect, another time. And here we are again.
I was actually more thinking about earlier. Before all this mess. Hey, is this my fault? Is it because I spoke up at the gathering?
It doesn't matter who's at fault anymore.
Yeah, that's just a nice way of saying yes, it is. Cool. Thanks.
No one understands. I don't care. I guess I was wrong. We're all just monsters in the end.
I don't know. I never really considered myself a monster, but tonight was shitty. Were we right?
No.
Were they?
No. Sorry. He just says no.
Yeah, I thought so.
But I know how to set things right.
How?
If you have any decency left in you, you'll understand. And he'll just walk away, just leaving the scene of the carnage. Starts to walk up the stairs. He starts to walk away from the battle, from the aftermath of it. You can hear the Carthians off in the distance. You can hear for speaking to a group of released prisoners, Kindred. Battered and broken, perhaps as much by the Carthians as by their jailers, but they are free. What remains of them? And in perhaps one of the few open spaces of the facility, you see her making a speech before her Carthian brothers and sisters. The Shard, the first and last stronghold of the Invictus in London, belongs to the Carthians. And no one else ever again.
Ellie is going to exit stage right with like basically the same, roughly the same direction as Stansford.
Okay. I think with that, we can end the scene now.
Don't want to have Ben and Alley Cat meet back up at the end of this?
You can if you want.
Yeah, then we'll probably try to look for Alley Cat, or we'll probably just Alley Cat. Probably eventually just leave. If that doesn't work.
I mean, like I said, Ellie is not like, she doesn't need to hear a victory speech right now. So if Ben is heading to the like exit, I guess they will probably see each other.
Yeah. Ben just looks like mortified at all of this. Like,
yeah, Ellie kind of has that dead look in her eyes, like, it doesn't really, like, there's so much gore and carnage that it just doesn't register anymore.
yeah. This is what I signed up for.
No. Are you okay, though? Are you,
No, I killed a woman and don't feel anything.
Oh. Shit.
He shrugs, just like, it's, it had to be done. It was either that or death. We both died.
Yeah, we would have.
How did we even get in this mess? My first interaction with any of us here was the fucking electing the war leader. That's my first experience with the Carthians here. What happened?
I guess it's my fault.
No. What happened before that? No, I know what you're talking about, and that's fine. I'm not sure if this would have been. If anything. Lady Sire said it would have been fucked either way. I have one thing.
I just don't know, man. I mean, as far as I know, there's always been problems, and then it just escalated. And I don't know where it started.
It might even be too late now.
I just saw Stanford. He said something about He knows how to make it right. I don't know.
What else did he say?
This wasn't what he signed up for. This was not what he wanted.
Ben's eyes flick rapidly.
What?
Fuck.
What?
This doesn't leave us.
Okay.
I had a dream about Stanforth being puppeted by a man in a suit of armor. And then I did my own digging. And learned a bit more. Had a better inclination of who that man in the armor is. Then I was sold to the man in the armor is. I didn't know how to approach Stanforth about it. I didn't. I was always scared that he would just kill me. But I think the worst has come to pass.
It's the worst.
When I read him, it was like seeing. It was him looking at a window. One was completely clean, immaculate. The other was shattered, broken, covered in gore, blood. It was him on the edge. I think this is it. I think there's no going back now.
Maybe there's still a way. Like, there was a friend of yours, right, at the meeting, who kind of saw, like, her sire kind of saw, like, paths and.
I think they just up and left once they realized it was probably going to be a shit show.
Well, maybe we need to find them. Maybe they can see if there's still something going on.
Maybe.
I could try one thing, but I've only done it once, and that was before this. That's sort of how I knew that it would be a smart idea to take lab coats and shit, but I'm still not very good at it.
If you think it will help. But it's.
Come again?
No, I said if you wish to try, you can certainly try. At this point, I'm looking for anything. But
Okay.
the way I see it, it's they want to miss their chance.
I don't know. I'll see what I can find out. Maybe there's still a way. I don't know, man. I can't understand why they're celebrating.
We've been fighting a war for months. It's.
I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, you and I have been in that same war. We're not over there cheering our hearts out over people getting killed left and right.
Because the people who wanted to do the killing came. The people who wanted this came. There was a weird tension when Verve won.
Yeah. I know.
No, I'm saying is that it's the people who wanted Earth to win. Probably in there, at least most of them.
I might leave.
It's fair enough.
But yeah, no, I'll see what I can find out. I'll get back to you.
Yeah. Kind of just swallows hard and gets up and just walks away.
Opposite direction, probably. Also,
Yeah.
well, sort of hiding because, you know, hi, I'm a walking corpse. You can see through me.
Yeah.
And I think would that be a good place to end the scene? I think then we can end there.
Yeah.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And we'll see you all next time. Bye bye.